Hi Rachel, it is Wednesday at 11:32 p.m. and I'm a little bit tired. I decided to film from the TARDIS. I'm a little bit tired. Today my notes are in very random order and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get through all of them because I missed a lot of videos and there's 2 days left till you come over and I'm so excited and my hand is melting. Well, yeah. It's Doctor Who's an addicting show, basically, which would explain the TARDIS-ness. It was really funny because I was in Bible study today and we were talking about how did I forget this? The tongues of fire, where the disciples are in the upper room and there's like fire, and then they can speak in tongues. Well, there's the part where they were like, oh yeah, everyone could hear their own language, and I was thinking, TARDIS! Yeah. I've been watching too much Doctor Who. I've had no life. Except for the past weekend. Last weekend was very, very fun. And my notes are in random order. Now I'm going to start responding to the things that you were talking about in your last videos. So, yeah. I was saying that I'm late. I'm literally late, and the reason is because my computer's hard drive completely crashed. So we brought it to the Apple Store, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your hard drive is bad." So they had to erase all the memory, no backups, and they had to replace the hard drive. So I've lost pretty much everything on my computer, not everything in my life, which is good. Whoa, okay. Explosion. Anyway, I'm going to start responding to things that you did in your video because I'm late. I'm a little bit behind here. Sorry, my brain is lagging. This might take a couple videos to fill. Okay. Hi, Rachel and Connor. That video was amazing and hilarious and just awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm glad to be your guys' friend. Plus, you used the word majestic like 100 times that video. I haven't heard that word in a while. Majestic. Well, yeah, oh my gosh. I miss the secret location. I miss that secret location so much, and the lawn mowing guy. Although I remember in elementary school how you were saying that whenever you walked to school there would be a whole bunch of like bird poop. Memories. You guys are awesome. Also, Connor, he said that you would be, you wanted to visit sometime, and my mom says that you are welcome anytime. Literally, we'll figure something out. We'll improv it. You can just show up at a doorstep and be like, "Hi, we're here," and we'll figure something out. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a really long time. I miss you. I miss both of you guys. Although Rachel coming over in 2 days. I'm a little bit tired. I was gonna say, you've got to be really cool to get so excited over flying a kite named Hedwig in an elementary school playground. I've chosen the right friends. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being really, really awesome. Also, Connor, I'm even worse with a video camera. You'll see. I'm gonna attach a video, maybe as a separate video, of the video I took at Clearwater last weekend, which I will talk about later. I love the part where it's like Connor's at the top of the slide. That was so funny. Also, prayer shawl. You're making a prayer shawl. I just finished a prayer shawl. I'm gonna go get it. Be right back. See? Look. This is also a prayer shawl that I made. Although I didn't really have anyone in mind when I was making it, so I guess not a true prayer shawl. I'm just trying it out. In Catholicism, we put a lot of emphasis on 3 because of the Trinity. So it's like 3 knit, 3 purl, 3 knit, 3 purl. And in fact, when you come over, I will totally photocopy you. Yes, there's a hole in my forehead. And some copies from these. Prayer Shawl Ministry! It's knitting and crochet. And we'll make sure to get you some cool shawl things. Apparently, prayer shawl is not just Christianity does these. There's a lot of Jewish prayers in here too, which is pretty cool. They're into faith. Yeah. Scrolling down in my notes. I will also pray for your friend who's going through a tough time. Best of luck to you guys. I already explained my computer. Also, my friend who's setting up the book burning is named Brianna. She's in our youth group, and she just graduated, actually. Be sure to congratulate her. She's awesome, and thanks to her for hosting the book burning and letting me take you. It's awesome. I also miss her inside jokes, like el gato está en el techo. Although it was so funny how for a while we just kept saying doce, like doce was some sort of a word. Thanks for congratulating me about my confirmation, Emma and Mrs. Beale. I've only said Beale because I can't finish it because of privacy. They came actually directly from the Bahamas. You said that they were in the Bahamas at one point. They came directly from there to here, and then they went home afterwards. Thanks for the letter. That's really sweet of you. Thanks. Also, I've also felt like I've sort of advanced faith-wise too. I mean, I've always admired your ability to talk about your faith to anyone at school and have it not be offensive at all, because around that time I just felt like I would somehow cross the line of politically incorrect if I ever brought it up. But you have like this gift of being able to talk to anyone about it and not be insulting or arrogant, because you always have a couple people of any religion who just sort of go over the edge with it. Not like proclaiming the faith isn't a bad thing, but I think there is such thing as over-evangelizing at one point. But I took that too, of like, you never hit that level. There's the people who like hold billboard outside and say, actually there's some people around here who do that, who like to go doorstep to doorstep and say, ask me why you're going to hell. We haven't seen any of them around here, but I've always worried that I would end up as one of those people if I just started talking about my faith, which is totally wrong, because, I mean, you can talk about your faith, just don't be crazy. I've been a little bit too shy to talk about it in public, and now, since I joined the youth group and we learn more about, like, what our faith actually believes, I feel more comfortable talking about it so that I know what my religion believes, you know? Like, before I didn't really know the Catholic perspective on abortion. I didn't truly know the Catholic perspective on, you know, a lot of things. So I was sort of afraid to talk for my faith on those accounts, and now I sort of do. Not that I know everything, but, you know, I'm a little bit more informed. Thanks for the letter again. Camera hug. Camera hug! Yay! One predicament we have when you come over is that on Friday is my first flamenco class. We will work something out. It's only 1 hour long, so the fact that you get here at noon, it'll basically take up like no time. So hopefully that'll work out. It pretty much will. We have a lot of plans for the trip. I'm so excited, and in fact, I might keep it a secret, right, Mom? Okay, my mom wants it to be a secret. Yeah. So, that is where I finished my notes, except for the one other one for the marching band video. I did not know marching band was that technical in the actual marching part. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Well, lately I got confirmed, and my mom got me this twine string stuff that has wax on it that you use to make knot rosaries for this thing called Rosary Army. You see, they make rosaries out of string with knots so that people in the army can put it in their pocket and they can still pray the rosary, but it won't make noise. It won't have the beads clinging together so that even if they're in some sort of a high security area where they can't make much noise, they can still use it. So I made this. It's really hard to see actually, so I'm just going to hold it in front of me so that you'll sort of see it. It's made out of kill string. The rosary has like 10, and then one big one. And then a little cross here that I made out of knots, although it's always sort of droopy. I made a couple of those. Here's just a little bracelet that only has 1 decade. Mom, your shadow. Okay. My mom's shadow is destroying the TARDIS. Okay, this little bracelet I made out of 1 decade that has the 10 beads, and then where I tried to melt the pieces together, and then the one for all the beads. We also have these things called chaplets, which are like the rosary, except that they're little altered versions to fit different prayers. This one is to the Holy Spirit, and since the confirmation is supposed to be receiving the Holy Spirit, I made one, and it's just 5 groups of 7 and 2, and it has a little Holy Spirit thing on it. I've made a couple more than that. Do not have them with me right now, but I will go get one other chaplet that I made. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found this chaplet. This one's to St. Teresa of Lisieux. I'm not sure if you've heard about her, but it's this one saint who, she emphasized a lot the importance of having things go, not like, just like little sacrifices you make every day. Like, you don't have to be some sort of a martyr. You don't have to, if you're not meant for that. You don't have to do something extremely dramatic that the whole world will see, but she does, like, you do little things every day and you sort of offer those up to God as something that you do for them. Like, if you help someone who dropped their stuff, you just offer those little things up. And there's a little chaplet to her. Catholics believe that you can pray to the saints in heaven and they can do things for you on earth. And she said, the saint said that she'll spend her time in heaven doing miracles on earth, which is sort of sweet. Anyway, this is a chaplet that I made, and it has 24 because she lived 24 years, sadly. And here's a little medal for her. And actually, a couple people said that if you pray this chaplet to her, I think 9 to 24 days, and there's a certain prayer that goes with each of the 24 beads and this extra one, that she could grant a miracle. That seems pretty cool, although I'm not completely sure if that's completely with the Catholic faith, the miracle part. I just know that it's used to pray to the saint, because we believe that we could pray to the saints for intercession. Not that they can personally do things, but that they can talk to God. I consider this my fail rosary because it has really nice beading, but guess what? The cross is sideways. I don't know how this happened, but I made the cross sideways. Yup. So that is basically what happened. Also, on Fridays, I just had a TARDIS beard. My family and I have been volunteering at St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry. These pantries are all around the U.S., maybe some outside the country, not completely sure. But just helping people who need it get food, and that's been really fun. Yup. That is basically what I've done over the weekend. And yeah. I hope you are having a great day. I will see you the day after tomorrow. Woo woo! So excited. I will see you. Bye. GFTBA. Oh my gosh, my hands are invisible. GFTBA.